He waves you away and says, "Tell Coltane to come back in."
Okay.
And everyone can come back in the room now.
Wait, you said Coltane.
Yes, Coltane is going back in the house, but the players can all come back in the room.
Okay.
Hi.
So Coltane takes a seat.
Coltane takes a seat.
Coltane, your companions.
Yep.
What can you tell me of their character?
One's an elf, one's a dwarf, one's a tiefling, one's a human.
You're
These
the
are
human.
people that you willingly associate with?
Interesting. Willing never sort of came into it. We just got joined together by circumstances, and turned out that we did all right together. Never even thought about it.
You appear to associate with suspicious and untrustworthy characters.
Winter's not that bad.
I do not have the opportunity to speak with Wintier, but after speaking with Rect and Sorrow, I was rather put off upon meeting any more of your companions.
Oh, did they say something to you?
Can you vouch for them?
In terms of what? Like if it comes to just making trouble in town, yeah, I'm pretty sure I can vouch for them.
Are you their leader?
Well, we used to have a much more glorious leader, but he sadly passed away in our last adventure. There's sort of we're still working out on the leadership role. I'm trying. I like to think I am. Although I have a feeling that Rect also fancies himself front and center.
Well, Coltane, I can sympathize with you. I know what it's like to be in command of shady characters. He leans back in his chair. I apologize for the... He ponders a moment. Rude introduction. I am Orontor. As I've said, I am one of the mages of Saruun. He leans forward and extends a hand.
Not a problem. We're on tour. You're just looking out for your city. Something I can well understand, considering the circumstances of our current quest. And Coltane shakes the hand.
If you can vouch for your companions, you may invite them back in at this time.
As much as I have a certain bit of reservation, I don't really have a choice, and I can actually say, from my heart, when it comes down to it, they are good people. Alright guys, you can come back in now.
I sense that you mean well, Coltane, and so I will take you for your word, however misguided or forgetful you appear to be.
Thanks.
So does everyone come back in?
I guess so. Where's the hobgoblin?
He's wherever you'd like him to be.
He's
I
just
like
resting
him to be
against
on the
wall.
lap of the mage.
I don't know about that.
We drop him on the lap of the mage. It's like, there you go, your problem now.
You know what, Orontor? I don't think I can vouch for them anymore. But yeah, I think he was just sort of left outside, leaning against the floor.
Or we can put him at the foot of the Minotaur giant thing there.
I don't think it really matters. But that sounds pretty cool.
So Orontor says, I apologize for giving you the rather rude interrogation, however I needed to make sure you were who you said you were and who I believed you were. Looking you guys over, he says, you are the Order of the Drogans, are you not?
Yes. You heard of us.
Orontor smiles. My friends, I am a mage. I have a working knowledge of the entire world and everything it contains.
I feel like saying who's Radiohead, but I don't think it's very applicable right now.
I'm glad you caught that.
I don't get that.
Big Bang Theory.
That's a TV show?
Yes, and in season 1, in one of the episodes, Sheldon was making a remark saying that he's a physicist, and because of that he knows everything that is needs to be known in the world. And then like Penny just answers, "Who's Radiohead?" And then he's like,
It's pretty fun. Well, Orontor, I think I remember your name. Given your distrust, does that mean you've had some problems going on around here?
We are the only thing keeping order in this otherwise uncivilized place.
Any of that have to do with the Bloodreavers?
The Bloodreavers are typically not a major concern. Occasionally hobgoblins will come by, but they tend to leave the inhabitants of the seven-pillared hall in peace, which means they're not our concern.
Alright. Well, we are, as I said, on a quest, but if there's anything we could do to help you, let us know.
Rex says something. He says, "We heard from Rendil Halfmoon that there was some sort of ginormous monster running around, eating food, or at least grabbing whatever he could."
Yes, that was a curious occurrence. Standing somewhere between 7 and 8 feet tall, it was a humanoid, appeared disfigured, a hulking figure. He simply ran through the town, taking bites of any food he encountered, and then ran off into the labyrinth, never to be seen again. Some say that he was mumbling something, but the accounts differ, and in any case it was
Did he
not
say anything about
particularly intelligible.
Did he say anything about good people?
I'm not particularly certain.
What do you think, Rex? Should we investigate this first? Could be our guy.
I'm not certain how you would go about doing so. It is ill-advised to head off into the labyrinth without a guide. It is easy to lose yourself in there and come upon an unfortunate end.
Fair advice, fair advice.
How extensive are these labyrinths?
Well, being a dwarf, I'm certain you are familiar with dwarven kingdoms. This was formerly a minotaur holding, and a rather extensive and lavish city goes down many levels, and the labyrinth has not even been completely mapped out. We really only occupy but a small fraction of a catacomb of a lost empire. Now, I normally would not be so quick as to request the assistance of people I've just met. However, your reputation does precede you, and unfortunately this is a matter that I cannot take to my enforcers. You see, one of my fellow mages of Saruun has gone rogue. If you could look into the activities of the mage Paldemar, you will earn the favor of my brotherhood. Paldemar has not checked in for many weeks, and the few reports I have received of his activities in the labyrinth have left me uneasy. If you help, the mages of Saruun will owe you a debt of gratitude.
Well, we are certainly out of our element here. I think gaining the favor of the mages of Saruun would certainly be in our favor. We'll look into this rogue of yours. Any more you could tell us on what exactly you want? Just to find him, I guess?
Well, tend to your business with these Bloodreavers first, and when you've settled your score with them, come back and we can talk some more.
Sounds good, my man. In that case, we should not be wasting any more time. lives are at stake, and we shall depart. If you need to contact us before something happens, you will most likely find us at the Halfmoon Inn.
Could you direct us there first? We don't know where it is, right?
Yes, if you could direct us to the Halfmoon Inn.
Simply hug the wall and from here head away from the road of lanterns, and you'll very quickly come across it.
Thank you, my good man. And with that, I think we'll be off.
Good luck in your endeavor.
And they start heading off towards the Halfmoon Inn. And while they're going, Coltane asks Rect and Sorrow, "What did you say to the guy to make him find you to be unsavory?"
Nothing.
Oh, okay. And they go to the inn.
So entering the inn, which I'm pointing at right now, it's a fair-sized establishment.
It's way bigger than the inn in Winterfell. Winterhaven. Damn it!
Oh my god. Yeah, it's quite a large building.
Wait, is
Sits against the
Winterfell...
side of... There's no Winterfell.
That's the one from the Song of Ice and Fire, isn't it?
I have...
Yes, it is.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it is.
That's why.
The city of Winterfell.
Yeah. Good books. Good
Of
books.
House Stark.
Yeah.
It doesn't help with this map either, you know. Winterhaven, the river of winter something, the frickin' woods of winter something.
And Shadowfell.
Yes, and Shadowfell, the keep of of Shadowfell.
So as you enter, you see that same ogre from earlier. You see him at the bar, collecting a sack of coins from a female halfling, and walking off with it, with a smug look on his face, brushing against tables as he walks by, and bumping against Coltane's shoulder as he exits the inn.
I guess it's like the mafia, eh?
Just remembered we're supposed to take care of the hobgoblin first. Coltane gives him a dirty look, looks at the halfling woman, then remembers the hobgoblin. He's like, maybe we should ask River's mother
Rendil's.
where to find this temple.
Rect scans the room to see if there's any other hobgoblins in right now.
Other hobgoblins?
That's
You mean
what I'm
like
thinking.
apart from the one with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it would be
You do
kind of
not see
awkward, you
any.
know? Okay, good. In that case, it won't be as awkward. Actually, maybe
Well,
we should do something with the hobgoblin first.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, Coltane will ask, well, we'll go introduce ourselves, and then Coltane will ask for directions to the temple, and he'll go take care of that, and you guys can, I don't know, catch up. Maybe we'll take a rest.
Maybe we'll see if Rendil made his way back okay, or did he get intercepted on his way back to his inn again?
So, I guess Coltane walks up to the proprietor, he assumes, and introduces himself, says, "Excuse me, miss, ma'am. We're looking for a little lad named Rendil,
With an E.
with an E."
As she sees you, As she sees you, the woman perks up. "Top of the board, ain't ya? Oh, you're looking for my little boy Rendil. You must be his saviors.
Actually, my name's Coltane. Nice to meet you.
'Tis a pleasure to be making your acquaintance. Rendil will be with you presently." She looks behind her to the kitchen and shouts out, "Oi, Rendil!"
Oh god.
CJ, you're killing me here.
Rendil comes out with a turkey leg in hand, half-eaten. As he sees you guys, he waves with the turkey leg and walks over to you.
Hey, buddy.
Isn't that what you said to that goblin there back in the keep? Hey buddy.
That's what Winter said.
Yeah, my point is, whenever you say hey buddy to someone, we end up losing him and forgetting about him.
Anyway, Coltane says, "Rendil, it's good to see you. Now, if you don't mind, I still need to take care of that hobgoblin. If you just point me the way to the temple, I'll go see if I can drop him off and be back with you shortly."
Good to see you as well. The temple is right by the custom house.
So basically, go back from whence you came. So Rect asks for a mug of ale, or whatever they have.
And Coltane heads off with the hobgoblin.
Actually, you know what? Why don't you stay around here? Drink some free ale. In fact, you can drink and eat and sleep here all you want. Completely on the house. It's the least we can do. I'll have the hobgoblin taken care of. You just want to drop him off at the temple, right?
Yes, that's right. Are you sure? I can do it myself. I'd like to explain the situation.
Yes,
I don't want
Coltane
him
go.
just being...
Coltane should go.
Or CJ possibly wants to wrap this up as quickly as possible.
Coltane should still go.
Alright, well, Rendil seems, Rendil absolutely does not persist. Doesn't offer twice, and goes back to chowing down on his turkey leg. So Coltane goes to the Temple of Hidden Light, meets the priestess Phaledra, explains the situation, and
Is she
agrees
foxy?
to...
Because, you know, the foxiness of the priestess is usually a very important attribute, at least for our deranged party.
Well, I don't know what Coltane's tastes are, but she's an elderly woman, some nice silver hair, kindly smile.
Okay, not foxy, not foxy.
Wow, what an ageist.
Well, how old is Coltane actually?
My guess would be early 20s, but I'm not sure.
Anyway, Coltane explains the situation. Hopefully, lady agrees to take him in.
She does.
Coltane goes back to the inn, saying thank you and leaving a...
Wait,
Oh,
I
it's
don't
not my
know.
money! Coltane leaves a
Wait.
donation.
I don't know about you, but I don't think it's a good idea to leave like an injured hobgoblin in the like care of an elderly woman at a temple by herself.
It's fine, he's changed his ways, he's infirm. And Coltane leaves a donation at the temple of, 6 gold.
Wow, the priestess Phaledra is astonished and very grateful.
Are there other people other than the priestess? Because I don't know about you, but it's really not a good idea.
She's the only one you see
That's
there.
fine. Don't worry about it. You're not there to worry about it, you're drinking ale.
Alright, I'm drinking my ale.
Oh, yeah, and so yeah, Coltane goes back to the inn. Orders an ale. And... yeah.
So you guys have a couple drinks.
Maybe we should ask about, you know, that orc or ogre coming in and like taking that pouch of gold there.
So after drinking, you guys do what? Ready to head after
rest.
these Bloodreavers?
Gonna take an extended rest, I guess.
Yeah, extended rest.
So you spend the rest of the day knocking back ales and eating, sleep there the night, and you're gonna set off in the morning?
Yeah, and we'll ask some
Yeah.
questions during the time that we're there.
Yeah, we'll ask about that enforcer doing the protection thing.
Also ask about the guild of mages there.
So the ogre is Brugg, and he was just collecting protection money.
Oh, that's something
Well,
we'll have to remember.
We'll also ask them for like the lay of the land, you know, like where to buy stuff, supplies, etc., etc.
They tell you about the Grimmerzul trading post.
Okay.
You said you asked
And,
about the mages. There's a big tower to the northeast. You probably saw it as you came in. It's the Tower of Saruun. It's where the mages stay.
And we might want a guide on our way towards the Bloodreavers.
Yeah, Rendil will take you there.
Oh, what a bro.
Anything else you guys wanted to ask?
I really want to find wreckage.
I can't think of anything, but I'm also getting kind of tired.
Yeah, I can't really think of anything either.
Alright, so morning comes. Rendil said he would meet you in the tap room. You guys find yourselves there, and Rendil isn't there. His mom is. She's, you know, just tending to the inn. I suppose after waiting for a while, you guys inquire.
Yo, where that Rendil at?
She replies to you with smiles and a pleasant voice, and turns back and shrieks out for Rendil.
Would
He
you
comes
care
down
to-
half asleep.
I'm starting to understand maybe why he wanted to be a slave. Or rather, why he wanted to like leave the house.
Hey buddy, ready to go?
So he's ready if you are. Alright, he takes you guys to the eastern part of the hall, over here, to a place he says is known as the Dragon Door. And he says, from here, you just exit the seven-pillared hall through this Dragon Door, follow the route marked by prospectors and miners. The path leads through a maze of chambers, halls, and passageways. You'll then turn left into the narthex, or the Chamber of Eyes, when you pass a doorway that has a lintel carved with 5 staring eyes. You can't miss it. Dwarven runes.
You're coming with us. You're coming with us, Rendil.
I believe there's been a misunderstanding. Really, just don't stray from the path, and you'll be completely set.
Well, your mother told us that you're a lazy bum, and you need to get out of the house. You're coming with us. Get some adventure. Show us the way. Yeah?
I'm really not much of the adventuring type. I'll just get in your way, you know.
Alright, well then maybe we better write these down, because I'm not going to remember them.
And we're gonna get lost.
So, Coltane probably still has paper left over from wreckage, so does he write this stuff down? I suggest you, as the players, write down stuff. Leave the seven-pillared hall through the Dragon Door. Follow the route marked by prospectors and miners. The path leads through a maze of chambers, halls and passageways, marked with dwarven runes, chiseled into the wall at each branching passage, and in each chamber with multiple exits.
Wait, that was go to a corridor marked by dwarven writing?
Dwarven runes chiseled on the walls marked with different exits.
Rendil sighs. I'll just come with you. Seems like far less work.
Yes, it worked!
And he starts walking down the passage.
We're gonna get a halfling killed.
I think what we learned today is that by being stupid, we get a lot things done easier.
Now, Rendil, first sign of trouble, you just run the hell back, alright? I don't want your death on my conscience.
Now, we didn't have any need to roll death saves, so we're going to look at Twitter to see the Twitter bonus. Going to calculate what that bonus is. Again, because there were no death saves, the bonus will become an initiative bonus that everyone will receive, all the Drogans will receive, in their next battle, next session.
And what did we get?
And it's going to be a +4 bonus. So that's
Not
a, 20% buff. Pretty good. Alright, so the Drogans with their new friend Rendil head off for the Chamber of Eyes to encounter the Bloodreavers and reclaim the captured citizens of Winterhaven.
Yay.